Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys saw my last video, you saw that I was starting to do kind of a spring refresh outside in my front yard, and I wanted to thank you guys for all of the tips that you gave me and ideas for the yard. I'm still trying to make up my mind what I want to do out there. You also saw that I cut my finger with the hedge trimmer pretty badly, but that is healing and feeling a lot better. But I figured I should probably take it easy a little bit before I jump back into yard projects. And so today I'm going to be styling and refreshing my home for spring. I'm really excited about this, and it is really warming up here in Texas. I'm not super excited about the heat, but I'm excited about all the flowers and everything outside turning green, and it's making me want to make some changes inside of my home. And the first thing that I want to focus on is these bookcases right here. So they have like empty spots still from when I took down my Christmas decor. So I just want to make a few small changes in those to update them for the season. And this is how I'm doing that. This is a mess, but it's my process for whenever I'm decorating. So the first thing that I did was shop my own stash. So like in this dresser in the front room, my home, it's filled with all my decor, well, some of my decor. And then this hoarder's den here under the stairs closet is just full of all of the things that I like to switch out in my home. So I pulled a bunch of things that I thought would work well for spring. And then I also, of course, went to a few places like Home Goods and TJ Maxx and Hobby Lobby to pick up a few pieces that I loved that I can incorporate as well.
For these bookshelves, I am not starting completely from scratch. I am using kind of anchor pieces that work for any season, like books and boxes, and then I'm adding in some greenery like this little fern, and then I'm also adding in some vases that I got from Hobby Lobby. I will try to link everything I can down below in the description, and I'm also adding in some picture frames.
Because I don't love like typical spring colors, I shouldn't say I don't love, because I don't like to use in my decor as much spring colors like bright pinks and blues and things, I want to add some more interest with things like texture. So like this picture frame is neutral, but it brings texture and paired with just a kind of simple darker wood one. Also, then we have things like stone, but the stone has a lot of movement in it. We also have the greenery that we've added. So those things put next to each other hopefully are not too boring. I also think you should make your space personal to you, whatever you like. If you have knickknacks, things that you collect, display them if that's what you like. I also think you can do things like add pictures, like family photos. And we're gonna print some family photos thanks to today's sponsor, Lenny, and the cutest little portable printer.
So this printer is so user friendly. It's also small, so it's easy to store when you're not using it, but you just plug it in and then you connect this little top part here. That's what holds your actual pictures. And then you also can connect it to the Wi-Fi. So it has a built-in Wi-Fi hotspot, and then you can connect directly to it without other networks. And it supports up to 5 devices simultaneously. It's compatible with iOS, Android, laptops, and PC.
Another thing that's really cool about the app is you can edit your photos within the app. So they have all kind of different settings to enhance them if you want black and white, and it's like one-stop shop versus editing them, then uploading them. You can just snap a picture with your phone and then edit it in the app and then print it immediately.
So you can see that the printer prints the photos in layers. It uses thermal dye sublimation, and it uses dyes that can deeply penetrate the paper, making the pictures a lot more vibrant. And the last layer that's on top is a protective coating that's printed, which allows the pictures to be protected from water, scratches, and fading. Also, when you buy the printer, it already comes with 20 pieces of the photo printer paper, and it comes with the ink cartridge, so you don't have to purchase anything separately.
The quality on these photos is so good, like surprisingly good. So if you guys want to check out this little photo printer, I will leave the link down in the description.
If you've been following my channel for a while, you've seen me use this little trick before where I take some matte Mod Podge and paint a picture that I had printed at Walmart. And I ordered this print off of Etsy, the digital download, and then you can print it whatever size that you want. And I'm painting on it with Mod Podge to give it tons of texture, and I'm blow drying it here just so you can see that it goes on like an opaque white, but it dries clear. And it just gives the print texture to make it look a lot more like a real painting. Also, when I do this, I don't use glass in the frame either. So I'm just adding that because I thought it was a little bit more spring to have some greenery. It has some flowers in the picture. And I am using this vase from Walmart. You've probably seen it online a pretty good bit. It's pretty popular. I've cut a large one and a small one. And then I'm just using these dried flowers from Hobby Lobby and adding those to that vase and popping that on the shelf.
Okay, one side down over here, and then let's finish up this side over here. It's looking a little bit empty.
I'm doing the Mod Podge trick again on this smaller print, and one thing that I've picked up along the way is to use different motions. I am not a painter by any means, but I'm trying to mimic the original painting. So I might do long lines, or I might tap to do different strokes for maybe the bushes versus the grass, and I think that makes it look a little bit more realistic. So I'm just adding that to a frame that I already had. And I also picked up this pressed flower from Hobby Lobby. I thought it was so pretty and would be the perfect accent on these shelves. And I'm not taking the tags off of anything quite yet until I'm 100% sure that I want to keep it, and then everything else that I got will be returned.
Okay, it's hard to see how pretty this print is because there's a glare, but there, you can see it better like that. But it's really, really pretty. So I like it up against this landscape here. I think it looks really nice. And now I want to add some more greenery in here.
I'm using this crock that I found thrifting for just a few dollars. I've used it all over my house. And adding these faux stems from Hobby Lobby, I used 4. They're very inexpensive, but they're very realistic looking and very full. So I'm adding that to the crock and a little bit more decorations, and that gives it a little bit more of a brighter spring touch.
Okay, I've got the bookshelves decorated. That is the biggest, hardest part. And now I want to move to the coffee table. So I still have some kind of wintry stuff going on. The Christmas tree looking pine here and the pine cones. So I'm going to replace these. I love this vase from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to continue to use that, but I'm going to replace the greenery with some stems from Hobby Lobby that are a little bit brighter, a little bit more spring.
I love to decorate with books, so I'm adding in 2 books by 2 of my favorite designers, Shay McGee and Amber Lewis. Also, this little magnifying glass that I ordered off of Amazon. And this is an old Studio McGee vase bowl thing. I'm not really sure if I'll be able to link it. I'll try if I can. And then some more books, and then a really good smelling candle, and that finishes off the coffee table.
Okay, it's starting to feel really cozy in here, but I'll let you in on a secret. This takes forever. If you watch these videos like me and you're like, oh, that's really cute how they styled that, and they just place something and then they place something else and boom, done. Don't let that fool you. It's a lot of trying it and being like, don't like that, trying something else. So it takes a while. Be patient if you're styling bookshelves, especially if you have as many as I do, because it is not as quick and as easy as YouTube makes it seem. Okay, it's the next day, and before I start adding all of the pillows and blankets and things back to this room, more decor, I want to focus on a little bit of spring cleaning. So I'm not going to be cleaning the entire rug. I just want to concentrate on the areas where our feet are the most, and also there are some spots on these couches. I knew whenever I got these that I was going to need a machine that would help me keep these clean. And this is what I'm using. It's not sponsored, but this is the Bissell little green machine, and it is amazing. I love this thing. Okay, I've done like half of the front of the couch, and look how gross that is. That's the dirty water tank with all of the dirt that it pulled up from the rug.
With the couches and the rug all clean, it was time to start adding back in the pillows and the blankets. And I'm using this light green, I'm pretty sure it's Studio McGee throw blanket. And this pillow is also from Target. And then this front pillow right here is actually a pillow cover from Hobby Lobby. I try, if I can, to use pillow covers because it saves more space for storage. And both of these pillows that I'm using right here are also from Target. I'll link them if they're still available. And I'm pretty sure these two that I'm using right here are also from Target. I'm sensing a theme. I didn't even realize it. Target has really good pillows. But this back one here is from Walmart, and the front pillow cover is so old. I honestly have no idea where it's from, but they're all neutral and just lighter and brighter for spring. And this is how this room turned out.
Okay, for this room, I've already made a few changes, like swapping out blankets and pillows. And the main thing that I need to do in here is just remove this tree right here. It's kind of more fall colors, and I'm going to replace it with this faux fiddle leaf fig.
The last space that needed a little touch of spring was my dining room table. I found this aged vase at Hobby Lobby, and I also was looking for some spring florals that were really realistic looking, and I found these on Amazon. They're the most realistic baby's breath I could find, and I think they look so nice here on the table.
That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little spring decorating refresh video, and make sure that you like this video and leave a comment down below. What was your favorite part? Have you started decorating for spring? So let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.